I would like to thank you for this opportunity to present this information to you. As president of Phil Materio, 701 North Dixie Highway, as president of Tropical Ridge for the past year or so, I am proud to inform all who may be listening the wonderful progress Tropical Ridge Neighborhood Association has made this year. However, I am even more proud of our board members and residents who have made all of our accomplishments possible. Tropical Ridge, for those who don't know, covers an area from 10th Avenue North to the north, to Lucerne Avenue to the south, and from Dixie Highway on the east to I-95 on the west. Our meetings have been held at the Shuffleboard Courts, at the Compass Center, at the Guatemalan Mayan Center over the past years. However, I am pleased to report that thanks to Bob Spears and the wonderful folks at the Towers, our new home is there on the first Monday of every month. Tropical Ridge has made great strides in our outreach to the Hispanic community, and I am proud to say that we have 2 board members from the Guatemalan community. I feel the addition of Benito Gaspar as PBSO neighborhood liaison will be instrumental in connecting with our Spanish-speaking neighbors on a one-on-one basis. At this time, I'd like to point out some of the programs implemented in Tropical Ridge. First is our Crime Watch program, which came about by the mentoring and guidance from former Tropical Ridge neighbor and our friend Mary Lindsay. With Mary's direction, we were able to begin to implement this program, a very important one. I know that many other neighborhoods have become Crime Watch designations. However, Tropical Ridge moved this program forward with funding from the neighbors themselves, with the generous seed monies coming from Andy Aiken. Hopefully, the residents will see our signs starting to go up in the near future. The next initiative I would like to mention is our Block Captain program. In this unique program, we have designated coordinators to work with Public Works regarding dumping garbage on the streets and sidewalks, work with PBSO regarding unlicensed automobiles on city streets and public property, code enforcement for derelict properties, and for graffiti, traffic signs, and physical issues on streets and sidewalks. And finally, again, PBSO for non-emergency gang activity, drug activity, loitering, and vagrancy. All issues can be reported to individual block captains, and the appropriate coordinators will in turn pass it on to the right department. We are especially pleased with code compliance of this program, in which we have strengthened our relationship with Mr. Mark Woods in order to streamline the way in which code issues are reported and tracked. I would like at this time to thank Stephanie Mayo and Ray Lofton for their hard work on this special program. Another issue that has been important to many neighbors has been the amount of improperly parked, inoperable vehicles with expired or missing tags of cars left on the city streets. With the help of PBSO and the code department, over 20 cars have been red tagged, with all but one either being removed by owners or removed by other means. This exercise sent a message to all neighbors that we are vigilant and things do not have to remain as status quo. I have a few copies of our Black Captain program if anyone is interested, and I'll give them to the commission. This past year, Tropical Ridge, in combination with the CRA and Royal Point Sienna neighborhood, participated in three neighborhood cleanups. First on May 30th at the Fitness Park on North 8th Street, the second on July 25th at the Shuffleboard Courts, and the third on September 19th on South D Street with Royal Point Sienna. These cleanups are not only important for our environment to be clean and safe, but also to bring neighbors together for a better understanding of who we are and why we care. I have mentioned our Crime Watch program in Signs. However, Tropical Ridge started a new program. We simply call it our bulk pickup program, in which Tropical Ridge has printed up signs. I know, signs everywhere.
Signs.
Blocking the scenery.
Come on.
Don't do this, don't do that.
Get to read the sign.
Of which I have one today, and this is it right here. All right.
It says something else good from the backside.
Yes. Okay. These are to remind neighbors which day bulk pick up items can be placed in the street for pickup. It may sound silly to have put out signs for this, but we found that the most items placed out on the wrong day were left out there. as an eyesore and potentially costly to our neighbors. I must say that the first week we implemented this program, we could see it was a great success, and more items were put out at the right time, and all these items were picked up on the right time. I would also like to thank Jamie Brown for working with Ray on our street sweeping issues and all those in his department who have helped keep our neighborhood and city clean and safe. Lastly, I would like to thank PBSO and Captain Bear and all the men and women who ensure the safety and well-being of Tropical Ridge and all the city of Lake Worth. It is reassuring to have deputies show up at our meetings with valuable information and insight into what is going on in Tropical Ridge. I encourage anyone here or listening on the computer from Tropical Ridge to come out and join us on the first Monday of the month at the Tower, and to join Tropical Ridge's group on Nextdoor.com for great information and communication. I would be remiss if I did not thank these wonderful neighbors who made my time as president a great experience. Carolyn Daly, Andy Aiken, Stephanie Mayo, Ray Lofton, Mark Hum, Nora O'Hara, and Raquel McInnes. Tropical Ridge Neighborhood Association, as most of you know, has many challenges. However, as I hope you can tell, we are a neighborhood with the people who are up for the challenge. Mayor, Commissioners, City Manager, as always, you never need an invitation to join us. We look forward to it. Thank you.
Vice Mayor?
Would this be a really good time to tell you, Phil, and your group, just how what of a great idea that was for the signs?
Thank
I
you.
mean, it really makes a lot of sense. It's a great visual, and you can't help but notice when you're driving down 10th Avenue North, you know, it was really, you know, a well-placed idea. Congratulations.
I'm glad we can mess your mind.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute, that's not.
And also too, Phil, just the way in which you organize too, the different captains on different issues too. Public Works, PBSO, code compliance, graffiti tags, everyone taking point in one of those, and I know that all the neighborhoods really are learning from some of the things that you've done and instituted in your community, and it's really made a difference, you can see
Thank you.
and feel.
And it
So-
works.
And it works, right, great job, guys.